Hi. In this lecture, we will discuss about the introduction to SEO and the basics of SEO. So let's start. Come with me. Okay. Okay. SEO, as you know, is stands for search engine optimization. It is a technique, you can say, to rate your website or your page or your blog on the internet. Like here we are mentioning what and where, what and why of SEO. Okay, we want to teach you everything about SEO, just about you need. Okay, one by one. Just follow me for in this lecture. What is SEO? You can see over here. If we just go to some search engine and just write over there buy boat over here like this, you can see we just come up with some results. For example, at the top you can see sponsored links, and on the right you can see sponsored links, and below you can see the search engine results, which you can say which might be your website. For example, which might be your website, and below this the other website. It depends what is the rating of your website, then it comes in the organic search. This portion is for the organic searches. Okay, as I already discussed, SEO is the visibility of your website through the disciplined business practice. Okay, so if your website is good enough to be shown on the search engine, then and if it is follows the like all the patterns given by Google and major search engines, then it will be shown on the internet, on a search engine. Okay, why SEO? Okay, because the advantage of SEO is not less, because when you search something on the internet through some search engine, then this is the SEO which directs the user to your website. For example, in the first slide we have seen that if someone is writing buy boats, then the search engine shows the results of buy boats. So here two words are written in the searching panel, and according to this like words, search engine gives you the results. Okay, so search engine basically directs you towards the website. Okay, we will come up with some other examples. So let's start. SEO benefits. There are so much benefits for the SEO. For example, you can see over here there are so many people are standing in line, and one is a prominent one. So this is the scenario with your website as well. If so many websites are there, so how your website will be distinguishing between them is like that. So these are the factors on which SEO depends. For example, your website should be targeted. We will come in detail one by one. Pull advertisement. Okay, on 24/7. Like for example, you target something, and based on that target, your website come up on the search engine, and this is the you can say this is the pattern of advertising. For example, if you are just be on some search engine or Bing, then you will be shown on another website. On 24/7 means if you just come up in some search engine, then there is no limitation. You can persons or people from anywhere, from everywhere in the world can see your website, can search you at any time. Indefinite shelf life, like your shelf life will never be expired. For example, if you just put something on some store, for example detergent or any soap, then there must be some shelf life for it. But in SEO terms, when your website is on the search engine, for example search engine searching, or when some search engine search your website, then there is no shelf life for it. Time is the only cost. For example, only it takes time that it comes on the search engine. For example, if you just make some changes in your website, then it's the time that will be bring it to your website on the search engine, on some ranking, and it depends on only the time. Okay, conversion tracking. For example, due to the search engine searching your website, people come to your website and they start buying your product or buying your service like that. Okay, three keys of SEO, like you can say technical content. Actually SEO based on the three things, like for example SEO, for example if you have some website, for example, then your website should be technically strong, for example. And the technically strong means it should have the keywords means it should have the words that are most searchable by the people. Similarly, if we just discuss about the content of the website should be more promoting enough, or more likely to be searched by the people, and it is more according to your business. The links, for example, the more the links will be in your content, on your first page, second page, in your blog, then the more people will come and see your website, and it is most likely that the traffic on your website will be increased. Okay. Can Google see your website? For example, this is a very important question, because if your website is not made, or your blog is not made, or your page is not made according to the instructions given by Google, then it is most likely that your website will not be shown on the internet, because Google cannot listen, Google cannot see. It only can identify your website content according what is being written in your website. Okay, we will come up with some examples, then you will understand. Okay. Links connects websites to another. Links are very important. For example, if you just go for some article in New York Times, for example, and some article is being written on your regarding your services in the New York Times, then if there is a link over there, then it can be one of the means to move the traffic to your website, because if people go to fortune.com and other famous websites and they just find the link of your website over there, so it is also called a backlink. We will discuss it later on. So people will directly come to you, because it could be one of the source for bringing traffic to your website. Okay, so links are very important in the language, in terms for SEO. How search engine reads, this is very important. For example, as I discussed already, search engine cannot see, search engine cannot listen. Search engine comes to your website based on the keywords, like here it is written most keyword rich content, least important content. So there are two type of things. For example, if your page is not searchable, or your page comes in the ranking of Google in the very last page, then it is more likely that you have put the wrong keywords, you have put the wrong content on your website. So it is very important that if your website is very rich with contents, and like the contents which is much more appropriate for your business, okay, then it is more likely that your website will become on a good ranking on the web, on some search engine like Google, Bing, Alta Vista, like that. Okay. Search engine reads keywords. As you can see, I already told you. Over here you can see like CNN.com. We have check over there. The website is open, and see it is called CNN.com. The title is CNN.com. Reading news. It is regarding news, US, world, entertainment, wild news. Description you can see on CNN define the like every keyword it is written over here. Like the content of the website is like that. That it is most likely to be searchable by the targeted audience, or you can say the target segment. Okay, site is over here. Text CNN.com. Like see CNN.com is the keyword over here also as the US, world, news, weather, entertainment. You can see over here. So whatever is your business, so it is more like recommended that you put those words that are most likely to be searched by the people of your target segment. What is a keyword? Basically, you might ask me that what is a keyword? Keyword basically is a word which is used by your website and it could be the word which is most searchable by your target audience. For example, over here you can see buy boat. A person who is interested in the boats, buying boats, he can see over here when he put over there buy boats, he can see the results over here, like this is the sponsored link and this is the organic result. New and used boats for sale, for example. So if you can see, then you can see the words locate new and used boats. So boats are most important over here, and boat you can see in the target keyword as well. Okay, all power fishing sell boat class. So these are the words which are highlighted. These are the keywords over, and it will be searched when you write something on the search engine. Similarly, you can see boats.com. So boat is also over here is the keyword. So when you see boats.com, it is highlighted over here. Okay, buying the boats of your dream, whether or new use, like that. So it means that the keyword is a word which is most searchable by the users of your target audience. What is your page rank 0 to top 10? You might sometimes search some good shoes or some good clothes, and you might see that some of the websites comes on the first page, on the top of the page, and some are come in the below page. Mostly when the higher the rank of your website, the most likely that it will become on the top of the any search engine. For example, it might come in the top 10, it might come in the top 5, it might come in the top 3. So the best your website will be optimized according to search engine, the better will be the ranking over here. Okay, so how Google grades your page, it is also mentioned over there. For example, if your website speed is very good, if your website is content are very excellent, if your website has using all the prerequisite recommended by Google, then it will be most likely that your website will become on the top of the page. Okay, what is SEM? It is also a term which is related to SEO. It is basically short for search engine marketing. Okay, search engine marketing is like that. It is different with the SEO in terms of that SEO brings the organic traffic, organic results, but SEM is not free. It is a paid content, you can say. For example, from this example you can understand better that when we search for the buy boards, you can see the results over here at the top and on the right side, but these companies you can see which is military, marine, computers, and buy and sell boards. Okay, so these two websites you can see, these are the websites or the vendors which are paying to the Google for just having over here at this position over here and over here. So most of the people come over here, and sometimes people come over here, and but mostly people come on this side. But when a person over here comes over here and click on these links, they have to pay to the Google, and this is how search engine marketing works. Okay, you will see. For example, over here in this example, it is now much more clear that when we click on these links, or where the most of the people come. For example, if I just open some buy boards and the result comes with me like this, then you can see 20% of the people clicks on these, see over here, and 10% of the people sees over here and clicks on it. But 70%, most of the traffic come over here and see over here that what is written over here. Okay, so 70% will be the much more. Okay, now how do I get there? Create content. Okay, this is much important. We discussed the content should be very what are the factors which brings you the rankings, and what are the factor how you create the content for you. For example, you can see best material. The material should be very good, as you already discussed. It should be have keywords, it should be targeted. Like for example, if you are targeting the shoes market and the board market, you should know that where is your target audience should be, and solve buyer problems. For example, if you are like solving the problems of the buyer, for example, a buyer is searching for the sports shoes or kid shoes, if you are your website or your particular page is solving that problem, so it should be the content should be like that. And the quality for links, what are the links over there in your content, in your pages, what are the keywords you have used. So these are the major factors in which you should create your content based on these factors. Okay, use social media. For example, if you just make a website or blog regarding some service or some product, then you should go for the like for example marketing it on the social media, because it's a very important factor. So many people are engaged with them. For example, you can upload a video over there, you can just upload a slide share over there, you can make it some post and post it on the Facebook, Yahoo, Blogger. So once you just start doing this, you will find a valuable links will be created towards your website, and more traffic will be come towards you, most people will be engaged with you, so automatically your website will be start becoming famous. Turn content into links. As I already discussed, you can make a good links for your website on some other famous websites. Similarly, you can it will definitely increase the page rank as well. You can say it as backlinks as well, and in the same way, if your website has some links and these links are some, for example, if you just click on it, it points it towards some particular website or some particular page, then it is very important. It will increase the quality of your website, the plus the traffic on your website, and definitely your website ranking will be increased. Keyword rich anchor text. For example, here it is given a very good example. For example, if it is written, would you like to buy boards, click here and select if you would you like to buy a board. So it is more important to just use anchor text. For example, in this anchor text you can see buy a board. So in this buy a board, when we search buy board, so both the keywords are in this anchor text, you can see. So you just try to make your website having these type of keywords, anchor text in your content, so that it will drive more traffic to your website. Okay, user experience is very important. For example, if your website is very heavy, your website has so much content, just like push like everything is on a single page, and it is a natural flow, not natural flow, then most likely that people will come at your website and just leave a website within minutes. Okay, so it should clearly shows what's your purpose. For example, if you want to buy, if you want to sell a clothes, if you want to sell a shoes, then your purpose should be clear over there. The flow should be natural. For example, the home page should be front, then your about page should be there, then your purchase page should be there, like that. Leads your buyer. For example, your content should be written like that the buyer have keep the interest in your pages, and they go for the towards conversion. Organize internal structure. Is your website easy to load, navigate, use? Your website should have a breadcrumb, easily navigate to one page to another page. For example, if someone gets the advantage of the shoes and then he wants your shoes to be buy, so he should have a clear link over there on your first page or near your home page, that he can go and buy the your shoes or your service as well. Website analytics. Website analytics is also very important. For example, you should know that who is coming to your website, what is the conversion rate. For example, conversion rate means who is going to buy your shoes, who is not going to just buy your shoes, who is just watching your website. What is the keywords data which is pointing traffic towards your website. So these are the analytics which are very important. Google Analytics is one of the best techniques which you can use to find the traffic on your website, and you can see what changes you can make to your website to boost more traffic towards you. So this is all we have discussed about the SEO basics. In the next lecture we will just discuss about some latest techniques and our latest techniques. So thanks for now. Thank you.